Hello everyone.
Hello.
We're playing Minecraft in space with our friend.
Yes, we're playing
and mentor.
mine engineers.
I don't know these people.
Yeah, this guy just wandered onto our space station, and he's called Fra.
Fra.
So, okay, me and Fra, or Sacheverell. No, that's awful. Me and Sach have been playing this game for a long time. We absolutely love this game. Far too much time spent on it.
I have not played this.
David hasn't played it, so we've taken this opportunity to tell David all about it.
I'm upside down. Guys, how do I?
Okay, the first thing you need to realise, David, is there's
walk?
no such thing as direction in space.
Okay.
Okay, it's all relative.
Right.
And you can quote me on that.
All relatives.
Okay, so we've set ourselves the objective of trying to build ourselves a medium-sized spacecraft in which to live and sort of do our business with. Once we do that, we will, on the way to do that, we'll probably have to get ourselves a couple of small ships to mine things from. So, David, what do you want to do first?
I don't know. I've just learned how to barrel roll, so that's something.
Good.
Does that mean I'm intelligent? I don't know. How do I walk on the deck like you, Satch?
X.
X
will get rid of you. You have two things that you need to know about. One is your spec suit,
yeah, which
is toggled on, or your jetpack, which is toggled on, off and on with X. One is your inertial dampeners, which is Z. And what the inertial dampeners will do is basically slow you to a stop if you stop pressing the button. So if you get rid of the inertial dampeners, then you will just fly around like a crazy person.
Oh, you just keep going?
Yeah, exactly.
Blimey, I went really far away. I feel like a little dot.
Okay.
There's also a control to change camera from outside and inside view.
Which is, I think, V by default, or maybe...
Oh yeah, first person. Oh, that's pretty nice.
So if you want to stare at your own butt, you can do that.
But
in fact, I highly recommend it.
Okay, so how do we get started then?
Okay, so if you come back over to the space station and come to this big kind of cluster of blocks over here.
Kit, right.
Okay. Take a short while to look at what they all do. For instance, we've got the refinery, we've got the nuclear reactor, we've got a small cargo container, an assembler, and then a large cargo container. How you interact with all of these things is by walking up to them, walking up to the yellow bit until you've got it in your sights. There you go, like that. And then press K.
Okay.
And that will open up the one you're looking at. Now, because these are all touching to each other, then they're all connected. If you scroll down the list, you notice you can also access like the assembler, etc., etc. But the small cargo container is the one we're after at the moment because it's got most of the things in it. We want to start building ourselves something over here on this platform, which Satch is at, and Satch will explain a bit more about building because my voice hurts.
How to build? Satch.
I forgot how to build. I was picking up colors. First thing, I think the most important thing ultimately is picking a good color for your ship, because if your colors aren't good, then nobody will talk to you and no one will be your friend.
I completely agree. Colouring is one of the biggest things that you have to happen.
Colouring.
Yes.
Brilliant. That's the last thing I thought I would be doing.
Everything's purple. Everything is
okay.
Wow.
If you want to copy that colour, as we clearly do, we're going to Shift P.
Shift
when we're looking at it, and you have to be holding a colorable block.
Like
so the number one in your inventory.
Armor block.
Yes. So hold that, Shift P on it, and now you've got that colour.
Peed on a block.
If you want to change a colour, this is very important stuff. This is the very basics. Is colouring things. You hold middle block while on something. Middle button, sorry.
So what are we actually wanting to build ourselves? We're wanting to build ourselves a ship, right?
Yeah, we need to build ourselves a ship. And to do so, we should probably go and try and build a small ship first, because we need a small ship in order to sort of collect the big ship.
Okay.
So think of it in terms of tiers. Basically, early on, the first thing you're going to want to get, especially in a survival game, is materials. And you get materials by mining them out of rocks. You mine them out of rocks either with a hand drill, which sucks, don't do that, or with a small ship with drills attached to it, which can gather a lot of materials very quickly. Ideally, then, you scale up to a larger ship that can mine even more stuff, with even bigger drills, which collects even faster in a more impressive way. Like the infamous Ore Lord.
The Ore Lord.
Okay, I accidentally turned my inertia dampeners off. And now, I'm almost 2 clicks away.
Okay,
this is not 2001 Space Odyssey, David.
yeah, you might want to not do that.
I feel like an extra in Doctor Who that they didn't want anymore.
Oh, did you say all the steel plates? I was wondering where those went.
I took a few of them.
Okay.
I have 140.
Did I kill myself?
Yes. Because we do have gravity. I'll put some of these back in here. Such, because we do have gravity. If you go sufficiently far enough above gravity and then turn off your.
Oh, there's my dead corpse.
Come over to up on top of here, and we'll talk about like building.
Get off the ship, me. Bye.
David, come over to the engineering part now. We've figured out the space. Okay, so at the bottom, if you press G, it'll open up all the things that you can build, or rather the things that are available to you to build. What we want, we're going to be using the light armor blocks to start off, which is the first 4 variants. If you want to put them down in your inventory and then go down 1 to weapons and tools.
You have to drag them.
Yes, you'd have to drag them.
Drag them, and then weapons and tools.
Weapons and tools, which is the next tab downwards. It's in the same one, but over on the left-hand side. Then you want to get yourself... Oh, wait, character tools, sorry. Then you want to get yourself the first 2 and put them in prominent places.
First 2. Gatling turret.
No, in character tools, not weapons and tools.
Oh, character tools.
You're going to want the welder and the grinder, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, got that.
Very different game.
First thing, don't grind other players. That's bad.
Okay, cool. Now, this is the ship we're building.
Yep.
Okay, so ship needs a few things. A ship needs thrusters, and because, of course, this is in space, you need thrusters in every 6 directions.
Yep.
So you need up, down, left, right, forward, backwards. You also need yourself some form of power. Okay. So there are reactors that you can use, or there are solar sails, which we'll get into a bit. You need yourself a cockpit, of course. You need yourself a gyroscope, which basically keeps you in the right, centered. And everything else apart from that is pretty much extra.
So that's just put windows on this.
That's a cockpit. So what we want to try and do now is build ourselves a little ship in order, which can then have some drills on the top.
Okay. Is that like a pick block, but like in Minecraft?
There isn't, no.
Oh, that's disappointing. Are you?
There isn't creative, but not survival.
Yeah.
You're using very tiny blocks.
We're using the small blocks because, as you can see, there's various tiers. Yeah. What we're building now is a small ship, therefore it uses the small tiered blocks.
I see.
If you hover the same block over a large ship, or the station even, then it will turn into a large block.
Right.
It costs more because it's bigger, of course, but if you're building a larger ship, then you'll need larger bricks.
And that's why we pick up materials with small ships to build big ones.
Yeah.
I took my ship and built bigger ones. So it says
and then that ship sank into the swamp.
But then we build another ship.
The trilogy.
That ship sank.
The sextology. So it says I need a steel plate to build any small bits.
Okay, so go back to that place that we just were, the small cargo container on the side, and try and find yourself and steel plate.
Okay.
Or rather a few, because we'll probably need a few.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Derp. Steel.
Yeah, you really use the whole keyboard with this game.
Steel plate.
Drill.
There's a very steep learning curve to this game. Either that or I'm just being...
At first it is a little bit steep. It's one of those things where I think getting over the initial hurdle of getting started and seeing the massive amount of things you can do is very overwhelming. And you're just kind of left staring at it going, huh?
Yeah, very much so.
Once you start to pick up one thing after another, little by little, it steamrolls very quickly after that.
I get you. Okay, I have some steel plates. But you've already built the ship.
Right.
Wow.
Well, no, he's built some parts. What we're going to need is more parts, and you've got the metal to do it now.
Okay, so you've put like big grinders on the front. What the heck?
Yeah, these grinders are
awesome.
Because we're building a mining ship.
Okay.
These are basically the drills at the top of the mining ship.
Is that inappropriate to build a stem out the back here, or?
Yeah, we don't. Maybe That's the thing. I mean, this is literally Minecraft in space, i.e. you can build whatever you want.
No way.
You will very quickly learn what is feasible and what isn't feasible, but the way of doing that is just by, you know, checking what you want to make.
Yeah.
If you want to build a Millennium Falcon, that is doable.
Yeah. We haven't yet attempted a Death Star, but a Borg cube, we've done that.
Yep.
How do I paint these ones?
Paint them.
Alright, if you've got a block in your hand, there should be a little, like, sort of gray strip right above the word light armor block in this case.
Yep.
Now you can use the left and right bracket keys to sort through the colors, or just press P and pick one off that menu.
Oh, I see.
Not only that, what you've basically put down here is a shell of a brick.
Right.
So what you then want to do is get your welder. Once you've put down the shell, you get your welder out and hold and weld down over the brick. Welding down over the brick will then give you.
I'm doing it.
There you go. Exactly. That will allow you to have create the brick itself. Bearing in mind if you have all the components.
I got you.
Yeah, 4 construction, 4 thruster would take care of those.
So, do we need
together.
small thrusters?
Okay, well, I've put these 4 small thrusters are all in the up, down, left, right directions, so we needed a forward, backwards thrusters.
Got you.
Right, what he's asking though is like what he needs to finish these thrusters. So if you go back in that inventory box, you'll probably see construction components and thruster components. And just grab 4 of each, well, 6 of each. Just control-click each of them once, you'll get 10. And then come back and finish this off.
Okay.